What if you get up one day and you realize that whatever certainties you had in life is taken away from you? What if you realize that you present as blank canvas, you have to repaint the entire canvas as a life? How will you feel, friends? Very good evening to fellow Toastmasters and dear guests here. I received a call, tring. Beta, you need to come back to Deorah urgently tomorrow. I've got a very serious work with you. It was a call from my father. Since it was an order, I had to come back from Delhi. I took the very next flight to Deorah. On reaching the Deorah airport, I was expecting somebody from the family to receive me. And to my surprise, my friend's elder brother came to receive me. When I asked him what happened, he said my dad had told me to receive me. Fine. Red van screeched in front of me. It stopped. We both entered the van, the back seat, and suddenly I see a stranger sitting and pushing me to the center of the seat and sitting beside me. And I was introduced to him as my father's old friend. And mind you, friends, the front passenger seat was empty. The journey started. Even before I could feel the first bump of our road, that was 25 years back, they started bombarding me with all certain kind of questions, left, right, center. The journey of 15 minutes seemed like an overnight bus journey, which was very bumpy, believe me. On reaching home, my mother gave me a very sumptuous lunch, and I was very happy with that. And then my father called me to his room. I went to his room. He was very serious and said, "Son, today evening, we are going to Tansikia to see a girl for your marriage." I was surprised. But being an obedient child, there was never an expectation of answer from me. In the evening, when we reached that particular hotel, on the gate, there were a few people standing. And to my surprise, I saw that same stranger with that same elder brother standing there to receive us. We all entered the room. Both the families were sitting, chit-chatting. And I see a beautiful girl coming down and sitting beside me. Suddenly, what I see is everybody, one by one, started leaving the room. And just left the two of us. And two of us being very shy, we just expressed some pleasantries and a couple of words before we realized that we are engaged. And to my utter surprise, that strange man was my father-in-law now. Friends, would you like to add something to that speech? Thank you.
I feel that you are saying that strange man. I feel like what was strange? It's a normal human being. What strange did you find about him? And I
think I can explain you after the speech is over, because that would create a lot of issues for me in there right now.
And secondly, you pointed that side. There's a beautiful girl, and you pointed that side. I haven't looked back. You sitting.
I was expecting.
You should have pointed her, right?
I was expecting some other girl to walk on. I am deciding right now. Thank you. I'll get back to you over the afternoon. Thank you for that. Friends, this one event created beautiful colors on my life canvas. And if I have your permission, can I share you some other colors of the life canvas? Yes?
Sure.
Thank you. It was the year 1990 September, and suddenly my uncle called me. He asked me to come over to Delhi and said, "You need to continue your further education in Delhi after my 3 months education in a college in Bangalore." The admission was not taken. He had spoken to a particular college, school, where he had spoken about my admission. But suddenly we came to know about my grandmother's ill health. And we all had to fly down to Deorah for her, to see her. So you would also like to point out something?
I was talking about the colorful life you had. We had a speech about Bangkok, and now we are talking about more life canvases. I'm just thinking, how many colors are you going to add in your life?
So with my 40 years in life, 48 years in life, I have a lot of other colors to add also for that.
How many times have you flown to
and fro from Deorah.
I'll get back to that.
There was a blue man that day, it's a red one now.
You remember the
You're
blue
like
man
blue to red, went from blue to red.
That's what the beauty is. It has so many colors.
So
Thank
next
you,
time
thank
when
you.
you go out, you always expect a call. Whenever.
Maybe I'll think that. Thank you. And we all came to Deorah, and within a day or two, she expired. The most shocking part was on the 12th day of my grandmother's funeral, my uncle complained of a very severe heartache at night at around 2 a.m. The doctor was called. He said it's nothing, it's just a gastric pain. Before we could settle down, he had a massive heart attack. And he expired at the tender age of 38. We were all shocked. It took us around 2 to 3 months even to realize what really happened. And then there was no admission in Delhi. I left my Bangalore college. Somehow, with the help of few relatives, I could manage admission in a remote area of Delhi school to finish my 11th. And then joined back my father because I wanted me to help him in his journey as a businessman. Friend, these series of events also painted certain colors in my life canvas. And they were not so beautiful and bright and colorful. Whatever I have lived so far, I've realized when I look back 20 years from now, it would be the biggest disappointment would be not what I could do, but what I could not do in life. Uncertainties in life sometimes lead certain changes in life, for which you may be prepared, you may not be prepared. These changes can be good, very good, not so good also. And these uncertainties sometimes forces you to explore things in life which you thought never existed. And these uncertainties, the changes in life, are the beautiful part of life. Friends, you have a canvas, you have colors, you have palette, you have colors which are full of bright colors, bad colors, good colors. So why don't you paint your life canvas? And what is more important is enjoy the process of painting. Friends, please pick up your palette with a great pride and make a masterpiece of your life. Thank you.
What a wonderful portrait of his life.